Good morning, everyone. Today is Saturday morning. We're doing a little maintenance on the Ram. We are doing a crankcase filter. So if you have one of these trucks at 67,500 miles, I believe is the number, you'll get a message that says perform service. When you Google it, you read about it, it's basically you have a filter that goes under the valve cover of your 6.7 liter diesel Cummins motor. And that is basically this filter here. Cummins, so you know it's legit. Made by Fleet Guard. And yeah, I've seen some videos of this installation, and I've also read about how much the dealer costs. I've heard anywhere from $300 to $700 for the dealer to do this maintenance. So I read about it a little bit, and I figured I'd give a video. That way everybody in the RV world could save themselves some more money. Yeah, hopefully it's not too bad. Alright, before we get started, I'll give you a little background on myself. I'm Jesse. If you're here, you already know about the channel, so make sure you like, subscribe, drop a comment. If you have any questions, let me know. Secondly, we've kind of been, me, my brother, my dad, our whole lives working on cars here and there. Obviously, you can see we got a couple classics here. And then we do maintenance on the newer vehicles. But something like this is something I've never done before. I have some mechanical knowledge. I watched a couple other videos on it, and I decided why not do a video of myself, kind of more directed to the RV world, so that way people who want to save money and do things themselves, they can. As far as tools go for this, according to the internet, all I need is an 8mm socket with a swivel, maybe an extension, and a screwdriver for a couple plugs, and maybe a little pry tool. So pretty much any small toolkit can do this job. I'm going to try and document it the best I can, and if you have any questions, let us know in the comments. Alright, so for me, I think one of the first tools that you're going to need is your favorite beverage. Not sponsored. Wish I was. Secondly, these trucks are really tall, so you're going to need a good steps tool. Mine is lifted 1 inch in the front. I mean, it's not much. These trucks are just tall from the factory. So get a good steps tool, and then I'm going to go grab all the tools and let you know what I think we need. Ratchet, extension, 8mm socket, screwdriver, flathead, and just in case, a swivel. I think for the back bolts on the back of the valve cover. This is the one and only tool that I do not have personally. Living in an RV, I don't have quite as many tools as I should. So this is my toolkit here. This is the one tool that I actually got out of this large garage. So I'm just doing it this way so you can see that most of it can be done. And I'm gonna try to do it without the swivel. So for people who are doing this, at an RV park or on the road or boondocking, even if you want, as long as you don't make a mess and keep everything nice and clean, which should be a clean job. Anyways, so we're gonna try not to use this, but I have it here just in case. All right, so first thing we gotta do is we gotta remove this plastic cover here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 8mm bolts. We're gonna remove the oil cap and the oil dipstick right here. When we get in here, you'll see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 8mm bolts, and we have this small little connector here, and then I've seen some people take this connection off. We are probably gonna have to. Little crowbar pry tool, and I basically pried up like this and popped off the little wire holders. So you can use a screwdriver. That was a little easier, and you just pry up, these pop off. There's one here in the front, one here in the back, And then the plug, I've seen some people go ahead and unplug the plug. I decided to take the little 7mm bolt out of the top, right here, pull it all the way over to the side, out of your way. Now we should be ready to start taking this all apart. All right, so we got the crankcase filter cover thing pulled out of the way. Here is the original filter. I saw online too that some people pull this breather hose off right there. I'm gonna try and leave it and just fold the cover over, pull out the filter, pop the new one in, seal it all up. All right, so we got the old filter out. As you can tell in here, see how dirty these elements are? But everything looks really clean inside, which is good, other than the filter here. So let me grab the new one. The one over here, obviously on the right, is completely caked, clogged. Got the other one on the left. One trick that my dad always taught me was always take a look at the parts, make sure all the holes line up, make sure everything looks very similar, because you might order the right one and they might accidentally ship the wrong one. Normally I like to get the new one before, but yeah, overall everything seems to be lining up. So we're gonna go ahead and pop the new one in. So one thing I saw is when everybody puts these in here, they always give it a little, make sure it's in there firmly. Everything looked good, the seals looked good. I took a little oil and put them around the seals just so they pop in nice and easy and they don't fight or tear. And then yeah, we're just gonna drop the lid back on, give it a tap also. Everything looks good. We're gonna bolt it all back up, and then hopefully when I'm done I can show you how to reset the light in your truck. I heard that can be an issue too. All right, so I firm everything up, just hand tight. I just used just this, the extension, the socket. Just do everything firmly to start, but you wanna go in a cross pattern so it kind of seats the seal down evenly. I couldn't find an actual like torque, or I think it was like, I don't know, there's a torque out there. And you should look that up and do that. I'll look it up and I'll add it to this video. So just firm everything up, going kind of in a cross pattern so it seats nicely. And a little pro tip is whenever you're installing anything with multiple bolts, make sure they all get started by hand first. Make sure nothing's cross-threaded, everything's started, the tray lines up, the same with the valve cover. It lines up. Start everything by hand, then bring everything down evenly, you know, cross pattern, and then eventually torque it all to spec, which yeah, I'll let you know what the torque is. Now we're in the truck. We're gonna try and reset the message light on the dash here. So bear with me. I don't know if this will work the first time, but hopefully it does. First thing is to put the key to the on position. Don't start it. And then you're gonna push the brake pedal twice, and then gas pedal all the way down slowly once, slowly twice, and then the key off. Let's see if we got it. Let's see. Going up, messages, 0 messages. I don't know if you guys can see that, but we got 0 messages, so that's it. We got the message reset the first time. It's pretty easy. Follow the instructions or follow what I just did. It's basically key to the on position, push the brake pedal slowly twice, all the way down, let off, all the way down. The same with the gas pedal, or you know, diesel pedal, gas, whatever, but acceleration pedal. all the way down slowly, let off, all the way down slowly, put the key to the off position, and then make sure it reset. And if it did, you're good to go. That's it. Just saved about $400. With filming, it probably took me about 35 minutes, but you know, I was filming, so I probably honestly could have gotten this whole job done in about 10 minutes with minimal hand tools. I did end up using the swivel. You don't need it though. You can use an open-ended wrench as well. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and put the filter in the description below. If you guys need to grab that filter, you can grab it from that link. It does help us out. We will be getting a slight commission for that. It's a $53 part on Amazon. And like I said, I have a 2016 Ram with the 6.7 liter Cummins. Yeah, the part is right there. If you want to help us out, great. If not, that's cool too. Yeah, if you have any questions, just put them in the comments.